Hi, my name is Spencer, and today I'll be reacting to Daredevil Born Again, Season 1, Episode 7. We're getting close to the end of the season. Actually, I think next week is the last 2 episodes, so... I mean, I could be wrong that they're doing 2 episodes for the finale, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Anyways, I'm excited to get into this. Daredevil is officially back, and my expectation is that we are going to see some kind of news coverage of that, and then Fisk seeing that and being like, uh-oh, shame on you, Matt. Which, I mean, he has nothing to really... He can't really say anything because he's also delving into his darker half. So anyways, but with these 3 episodes left, we still have Muse to deal with. I'm curious as to where that's gonna go, and I've speculated a lot about where that's gonna lead already. So I don't really feel the need to get into that again. But I'm excited. I'm anxious. I've really been enjoying this show so far, and I'm ready to get into this next episode. But before I do, don't forget to like this video if you like it, and if you have anything to say about this episode or the previous episodes, please put it in the comments. Also, if you're not currently subscribed, but you like this kind of content, I'd appreciate it if you would consider subscribing. It really helps me to stay motivated to get these videos out and helps the channel to grow, so thank you. I don't believe I have anything else to say before just diving into this episode, so I think I'll go ahead and do that.
When you look out this window, what do you see?
Starbucks?
Voters.
Starbucks.
And I promised this city that I'd protect him from this freak. And we have nothing.
Well, that's not entirely true, sir. A girl named Angela Del Toro was dropped off at Presbyterian late last night. Says she actually escaped from Muse.
She's still alive.
She lost a lot of blood.
That was a weird audio cutoff.
But how did she escape?
The girl claims she was rescued by the vigilante known as Daredevil.
Yep, there it is. What do you think? Fisk?
Get out.
I have a phone call to make. Matt, I thought I told you. Yeah?
He's back.
Don't act like you're so innocent. I have to assume that they tested her for bloodborne or blood transferable diseases. Oh, is this the steamy shower scene we got to see from the trailer? Is she gonna question the blood? I mean, it might be washed off by now. And the bruises. Alright. Get it, Matt. Hell yeah.
You didn't get those bruises at work.
Went for a walk, having trouble sleeping. Okay. Sorry, Heather.
How do you get bruises from a walk?
I do just occasionally bump into things. It is part of my reality.
Oh.
You're beat up. Is this some sort of self-harm?
No.
Well, maybe she'll put things together by the end of the season.
You know, and sometimes this all feels fake. Not you.
Yeah. I'm sorry to do this.
I mean, she's a therapist.
You have been tamping down trauma for so long.
Yeah.
It's not a fight. It's a process.
Got it. Understood. Thank you. Dr. Glenn.
Oh, don't joke.
Come on. I mean, you should listen to her. She knows what she's talking about.
I love you, Matt.
Wow, I sure hope nothing happens to her by the end of the season. To give Matt more trauma.
I told you to stay out of
What was
it.
I supposed to do? The cops were dicking around getting nowhere. I found Muse in one night.
You want a medal?
He's a serial killer, Jerry. This is different.
I mean, you did kind of have a tip from Angela that helped.
So do me a favor. Talk to your contacts.
No. If you want to blow up your life again, you go ahead. But you're on your own.
Oof. I mean, without your help, Cherry, he's more likely to get into trouble.
If he is going after Muse, it's not the worst thing in the world, is it?
Yeah.
I just mean, for the sake of the city.
For the sake of the city.
Yeah, he doesn't want good publicity around vigilantes, though.
10 years I built that operation. It was totally fail-proof. Fail-proof until he had me unjustly arrested. He took down my...
Unjustly.
Went on a rampage. He tracked down all my workers, custom facilitators, all of them, savagely beating them. He broke bones, broke spirits, without due process, without standing or legal cause. All because of this twisted, delusional man. Because of his righteousness.
You've moved on from that now, huh?
You're the man now. I have more resources. Institutional resources.
Yeah, you can do things legally now.
I have the responsibility to protect this city from anyone who steps outside of the law.
Yeah, whatever. Fisk.
I was right, Mr. Murdock. Hector was right. And then Daredevil kicked the shit out of him.
Angela, what do you remember about Muse, about Track 61, anything?
Besides the murder basement and the bloodletting stuff.
With that memory of Daredevil in her mind, you would think that she would be like, wait, your voice sounds like Daredevil.
What can you tell me that was out of the ordinary? Was different, unique?
If I were them, I'd be questioning, like, you're a lawyer. Why do you need to know this information?
He had these sketches, and he was really amped about them. Kept talking about them. Kept doing them.
What of? Like murals of people?
Faces.
Okay. Faces of who?
It's time for a change.
Are you asking for my permission or my help?
That's up to you.
What is he proposing? Something to do with Fisk? Like getting rid of Fisk? Oh, here he is. Oh boy. How's this gonna go?
Bastion is the only person we couldn't find.
Doesn't prove
Okay.
he's guilty.
No, but when we started looking into Bastion's past, we made some troubling discoveries.
Well, I mean, seems kind of quick that they found out his identity.
How familiar are you with Taekwondo?
I like boxing.
Did I ever tell you I used to compete in Taekwondo?
No? Did you enjoy it?
Oh, did he hurt someone?
So you competed in Taekwondo to prove yourself to them.
I competed in Taekwondo because they made me. And it was awful.
Or did he do something to his parents for forcing him into Taekwondo?
3 months after Coach Lee started training Bastion, his body showed up on the estate. Cause of death.
Yep. Of course.
And all I ever wanted to be was an artist, to be the person I am now, and that's all thanks to you.
That is kind of you to say, but I'm just the
No,
conduit.
you were the key.
Yeah, he's obsessed with her.
I mean, you've unlocked something in me, Dr. Glenn. This was something I didn't know was missing. You've allowed my creativity to flourish, to soar.
Did he take some kind of insight from her book, and that's why he started killing? And I mean, he's probably been killing for a while, so maybe not.
But homework.
No, you're not listening to me, Dr. Glenn.
Come on, you're a therapist. You should know how to de-escalate.
He's finally starting to see me for who I really am.
Does that mean you've been displaying your art?
You could say that.
Is there anything else you found?
What's with the nosebleed? What does that mean?
Rumors that Vigilante from Hell's Kitchen is back.
Well, those aren't just rumors. We don't have confirmation on that, sir, but we are definitely open to the possibility.
Yeah. Thank you. You've done a good job.
Oh, of course, sir.
And I'll take it from here.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, he's got a task force for this. What's gonna happen here?
Say, we can't hide from ourselves. It's only
There was not that much blood.
truly be free.
Yeah, there was definitely not that much blood. Unless he, like, got more. But it doesn't look like it's actively bleeding.
There's only one question on your mind right now. Can I make it to the door in time?
Nope. He's an expert in Taekwondo. What do you expect? And Matt has no idea.
I trust you, and I trust Matt. Be nice if that was a two-way street.
God, I'm so anxious for Dr. Glenn. Okay, Matt, what the heck? Oh, he's investigating, but the fact that he'd just been waiting. It's like, what the heck, man? You can't tell who it is. That is so frustrating. Can you feel like the layers of paint? Yes! Oh God. Well, at least he's figuring it out.
Hey!
Hell yeah. I say hell yeah to the guy getting knocked out, not to the Heather Glenn thing.
Facial recognition ID the sketch is Heather Glenn, a psychiatrist downtown.
Uh-oh, he knows who it is too.
Yeah, I'll put out an APB.
No, don't.
I'm so anxious. They're not gonna get there on time. I already know it, man. I feel it. Well, at least Matt knows who she is or where to look for her.
You understand who I am.
Please don't hurt me.
Honestly, I can't guarantee that.
This is a niche reference, but he sounds like Prolific from TikTok. He does like Roblox things. He does a creepy voice.
Oh no. Let's say that you and me were alone in the woods somewhere.
Please don't. Please don't.
Come on, Matt. Rush your ass over there. Matt moves fast, but like, I don't know what the distance is between there and here. Oh. Is he just gonna leave her? What's gonna happen here? I'm still anxious, but I'm a little comforted to know that the police are here and Matt's on his way.
What the hell is that?
Oh yeah, they're putting a rush on his plan.
You can't even talk to me without that insane mask on. Anybody who needs a mask is a coward.
Girl, you should know, as a therapist, what is appropriate to say. I don't know, man. Maybe she realizes that there's no point, that she has to fight. Alright, Matt, let's do this. Stay down. Hide behind something if you can, but stay out of the way.
Stack up!
Well, they've got vests on, but they're not like Punisher symbols, so maybe not. He's gonna throw it. Oh, damn! Whoa. Went right through him. Holy shit. Come on, Matt. Incapacitate him somehow. Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting that. Alright, now stop the bleeding. Come on, Matt. I would be surprised if Muse survives that. Unless he's got some kind of ability to heal or stay alive.
Muse is dead. Secure the building.
Is he dead? Are they ever truly dead? Bullseye wasn't dead. Well, that turned out better than I expected, but I don't know, man.
He was here. Daredevil.
Are you sure?
You don't know what's specifically him.
Well, like you said, it was chaotic up here. What we do know is that you and your men did your job.
Yeah, take the credit.
You are heroes. There was no one else up here.
Further your political agenda. Okay, so I guess that's it for Muse?
I don't know about what they say they saw, but I saw Daredevil go through that window.
Okay, so some people, there were some witnesses.
Cause I get all the real shit.
Like Daredevil taking out Muse?
Oh, he's gonna try and maybe intimidate her to suppress that?
Mayor Fisk isn't fucking around, and neither am I. See, this here,
How are you gonna convince her?
I'm presenting you with an opportunity. A great one, with a great man. And what you decide in the next few seconds will determine how totally awesome, but totally shitty the rest of your life is. And I'd be so stoked.
You know what would suck if he killed BB the same way that Fisk killed her uncle? That would fucking suck. Doesn't seem to be going that way just yet, but it's a thought. I'm glad she survived. I was legitimately worried.
You killed him, Matt.
You didn't have a choice.
Self-defense, yeah. No jury would convict you.
There was someone else there.
Did she recognize the voice?
And that's when he showed up. You think...
Maybe she'll be like, I can't be with you, Matt, because I'm in love with Daredevil.
You think he said my name?
Who?
Daredevil.
Come on, girl. Put it together. You saw the bruises.
I promised to keep our streets safe, and I delivered.
Well, good for you, Fisk. You get to push your agenda and take out a vigilante, which, yeah. Oh, is she trying to get him killed? Echo shot him in the face. Or maybe she's selling him out, and this is just a fake out with the text. Maybe not. I guess she is working against Fisk, which, I mean, she's got her own agenda now, her own motivations. I totally foresee Fisk kicking this guy's ass, probably killing him in the process. I mean, Echo tried to shoot him. Didn't work out, at least to kill him. Yep.
Thank you, Buck.
So succinct.
Could you call Vanessa and ask her? She'd like me to bring her home some stole blend there.
Of course, sir.
Now I'm wondering if this was planned by Vanessa. Huh. Is that it? I guess so. Well, Muse is dead. I don't know. I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon. We only really just started to get to know him. Unless he somehow comes back. I think I saw in the comments of someone else's reaction. Someone mentioned that in the comics, Muse is like a mutant. And that's potentially why Matt didn't hear him escape in the last episode. But I'm pretty sure he's dead. Like, if he had some sort of healing factor, it would have kicked in already. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't expecting him to die so soon. And I was expecting him to kill Dr. Glenn. But I'm glad she survived. I was worried. I mean, there's still like 2 episodes left, so something could still happen to her. But with Bastion out of the way, I don't know, I'm less worried. So yeah, it seems like Vanessa is working against her husband. Maybe she realizes that he did something to Adam, but it's also possible that she had planned it from the beginning to get Luca to approach at the restaurant and told Fisk and Buck. So that I feel like that's entirely possible too. I really don't know. But yeah, not surprising that Fisk would skew the media to push his anti-vigilante propaganda. Makes total sense. Although I do find it frustrating that BB is able to be intimidated. I don't know. Yeah, I guess Daniel was threatening her, but like, what does she think he's going to do? She seems like the kind of person that would just publish the Daredevil story anyways. I don't know, maybe I missed some context to that conversation, and I'm just not realizing the fullness of that threat. But still, unless she has an idea of what happened to her uncle, and feels the threat of Fisk in general, and sort of by proxy through Daniel. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of glad she's playing it safe though. I'd rather not see her go. Like I said, it would be absolutely insane if Daniel took her out like Fisk took out her uncle. I certainly hope that's not where this goes, but that sure would be an interesting development. I'm kind of surprised that neither Angela nor Heather recognized Matt's voice. Maybe Heather is sort of making that connection now that she's had a direct interaction with Daredevil. But she could just chalk it up to going unconscious and and maybe hearing a voice that she loves rather than the real Daredevil voice. And maybe you could say the same thing about Angela, that she was going unconscious, so she heard a voice that was a comfort to her. I don't know. I would think that at least Heather would put it together. Also, I'm still, like, I do find it a little odd that Angela and her aunt or guardian, like I said, I don't know if that was Hector's wife or his sister, but I don't remember her face well enough to tell you, but like I find it interesting that they're like, yep, our lawyer friend is just asking these questions, and like that's like a totally normal thing for a lawyer to do. Like, what is he gonna do about it? Yeah, I just find that a little bit unbelievable, but perhaps perhaps they're just like, yeah, we trust Matt and he'll pass on the information, maybe. They certainly trust him more than the police. So, anyways, no sign of the Punisher symbol on any of the task force's garb. So maybe I was wrong about that. Although I think it could still be possible that they basically brand themselves with the symbol, because they already have with the tattoos, but just like to make it more visible to the public so that people see it and recognize them as this task force. Could be, but I don't know. We'll see. But overall, not a bad episode. If I have to complain about anything, it would be that the whole Muse thing felt very quick, and I would have expected it to last a bit longer. But that being said, I don't hate what they did here, and I'm very glad that they didn't kill Heather. But let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comments. Like I said, I believe there's 2 episodes left of the season, so I'm really looking forward to that. I think season 2 is currently filming, so that's exciting. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Really looking forward to seeing what happens next, how this season ends, and hopefully I will see you guys next time.